Alright, what's up guys, it's Team Trust Herald, and I'm coming at you guys with a short and quick one. I got a Salamangreat deck profile for you guys to try this out online, see how it works for you. It catered towards the current meta. So we've got a Mist Dweller for a tier limit deck. We've got ourselves Mystic Mind, or we've got ourselves, where is it at? Beat Cop for using on your Mystic Mind, so you can do that whole little thing. It's getting a little popular right now. We've got Rivalry because we're all Cybers and we're all Fire, so we can play Rivalry or Gozen if we really wanted to, but all you really kind of need is Rivalry. We've got the Hey, I'm 1 second against a killer board, I need Dark Will or more, and we've got Hey, I'm 1 against a killer board, I need a Dark Will and I need a Mystic Mind. So yeah, this actually comes in real clutch when you can actually because let's say they have a couple of negates out or something like that. You can go ahead and play your side cards, bait all that stuff out, then you can hit them with the Mystic Mind, right? Which can give you a turn or two. And all you're trying to get out of that is 2 monsters on the field, obviously. So you can go into your B-Cop, put it on there, boom, and they can't out it. Now they can't out it, you got a free win. So, and then you get to go into the side game, and then you get to go Solemn Judgment, because they're like, oh, he's playing, Solemn Judgment, bro. And then you can sign in your Birus. So this deck is actually really good. It's actually doing me pretty good. I don't lose too often with this deck. You do have to know what the opponent is pretty much doing. There are no hand traps, as you can see, so it's not the typical way of playing Salamangreats, but you really don't need hand traps right now. You don't need to use hand traps. Right about now in the meta, the most you'd want to use is Nibiru, and you got to really time that out correctly. And you're probably going to try to use that in game 2, obviously, because they're expecting you to not have Nibiru. So now they're like, nah, they're doing their plays to where it's like, hey, he doesn't have Nibiru, but then you go inside that Nibiru in against, for example, like Sprite, and then you fuck them all up because they didn't plan for Nibiru. They didn't go straight for what's his name, so you were able to hit him with Nibiru and beat them off that. Then you just 1-card combo into basically access code and GG, or you don't even, what's it called, got 1-card combo into access code, you just out resource them, and then the turn after that you going for the access code. You know what I mean? You go ahead and do your thing, and then you go ahead and set Rivalry, and then you don't even need to use access code. They can't even, they're locked into Deep Sea Diva or something, you know what I mean? So pretty good deck we got here. This deck can go first or second, obviously. It doesn't really matter which one. You pretty much are going to go first. You're going to want to go first for sure. But in case you don't win the die roll, you're going to, you can go second, basically, with the imperms. And so, you let them make their board, and you can imperm something that needs to get impermed, or trade with like a Toad, and then hit them with the Mystic Mind, you know what I mean? They will have smashers. They will definitely have smashers, but that's where you gotta just like, you gotta bait that smasher out. They probably set it, you know what I mean? Now you gotta go for a combo, get into Sunlight Wolf, and then when you just have Sunlight Wolf, boom, they smasher you, Mystic Mind, done. Game over. Now they gotta be playing 2 smashers, which is inconsistent, you know what I mean? So they're probably not gonna do that, and then you got other cards to go with it, so yeah, the Salamangreat deck is not looking too bad. You get good hands most of the time. Like, we can randomize this real quick, and you can see that. Look at this. It's like you almost always get Gazelle nowadays. We got Mystic Mind, we got Imperm. That's nice. You can flip this again. Oops. What do we get now? We got Dark Rulers. You can go second, but you can go first. We got a decent combo here. What else we got? 3 Dark Rulers. Not the best hand, but it's still playable because you got Foxy and you got Falco. I don't exactly know which one you would do. You probably would want to definitely normal summon Foxy. Dig, you wouldn't get shit. So yeah, that's not the best hand there. But because obviously you got 3 Dark Rulers, that's just unfortunate. This hand is pretty decent. You got Gazelle, you got a Mystic Mind, you got what's it called, so you got follow up. You definitely got follow up. You got a full combo. If you wanted to, you could sit in Rage. You got Foxy, so you can summon Foxy. You could not use this effect. You could use this effect however you want to do it. You got Will Salamangreats. So you could, if you wanted to, you could go into Heat Soul, get another draw, and then you could bring back your Sunlight Wolf with Will, so you can still use this and have Heat Soul to get the extra draw during your turn. And you can still summon, what's it called? Search for that. Oh, timed out. Well, let's go ahead and pause this real quick.